Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing about the topic necrosis. It is as important as apoptosis. For exam point of view, one question can be asked from the types and from the examples of necrosis. Necrosis means unprogrammed cell death. In this topic we will be focusing on every single word, so that in this definition we will be focusing on the word unprogrammed. What does unprogrammed means accidentally in an unplanned manner. Now, what are the features, or we can say important features of necrosis which can be asked in exams are the followings. Number 1, damage of cell membrane will be there. Number 2, dispersion of cellular organelles. Number 3, inflammatory reactions will present. Number 4, lytic enzymes activity will be there. And the last and most important, degradation of proteins. Now, further moving on the next slide, we will be focusing on types of necrosis. This is the most important. Number 1 is coagulative necrosis. Number 2, liquefactive necrosis. Number 3, fat necrosis. Number 4, fibrinoid necrosis. And number 5, caseous necrosis. One question can be from the types of necrosis in form of multiple choice question. Next one, we will be have a brief idea about coagulative necrosis. So the word suggests coagulative means what will happen? Denaturation of proteins which maintain cell structure, and the tissue will be somewhat firm. So here the question which can be asked is the outline of the cell will be maintained or not. So what will be the correct answer? Will be maintained. For example, in heart as myocardial infarction, in spleen and in kidney we will be seeing coagulative necrosis. You have to remember these sites. Number 2 is liquefactive necrosis. Again, you can also remember this through the name. Here, dead cells will liquefy as a result of the action of particular enzymes of cell, also known as coagulative necrosis. Again, this is a question for exam. For examples, where we will be seeing liquefactive necrosis, we will see liquefactive necrosis in brain and in abscess cavity. These questions can be formed as assertion reason. So focus on these examples. You can see the simple diagrams also. Number 3, fat necrosis. Here particular enzymes and infection break down the fatty tissues. Example, breast and pancreas. Number 5, fibrinoid necrosis. This is the most important. Necrosis which affect specifically small blood vessels. Examples. Number 1, in malignant hypertension. Number 2, peptic ulcer disease. These two questions can be asked separately or can be framed in one single question. Caseous necrosis, a form of coagulative necrosis but appears cheese-like. Remember the word cheese-like in caseous necrosis. Example, tuberculosis lesion. These questions have been asked frequently in AIPGT. Number 2, fungal infections. For example, coccidioidomycosis, blastomycosis, and the last is histoplasmosis. Thank you for watching.